Let me tell you a story today. A story about a person who always felt that she could achieve whatever she wished for. She grew up in a house of love and abundance. And as she grew up, she realized that there were people who were better than her, maybe had better skills or better materialistic things than her. Slowly and gradually, she wished to have those qualities and to possess those materialistic things that she did not have. Slowly and gradually, the feeling of not being enough, of not having enough, consumed her completely until one fine day it burned her out completely. And this is no other than yours truly. To be honest, most of my adult life I have struggled with this feeling of not being enough, of not having the qualities that the people I admired had, or not having the things that most people did. I'm sure most of the people feel the same. Although I think it's okay to feel these things at times, but I do not think that it's healthy to feel this way all the time, or at least most of the time. I am no life coach, but there are a few things that I have learned in the 24 years of my life, and a few things that I have learned to unlearn. So, here are a few things that I have learned which might hopefully help you as well to deal with the emotions of not being enough. Number one, the illusion of perfectionism. To be honest, all my life I felt that I was not doing a certain thing perfectly because it was different from the way the people I looked up to did it. I always felt that my way of doing a certain thing was wrong or not enough, not good enough, not qualified enough. But now I have realized that perfectionism is only a myth. So all I would like to tell my younger self that it's all okay to not be perfect, to not be like the person you looked up to. It's okay. Everybody has different ways of doing things and achieving things. So I guess perfectionism is actually overrated. Until and unless you are doing math, I don't think you need to be perfect. Number two, carry more about what other people say about you. It is very normal to seek validation from the people that we love and admire. But at the same time, I feel we should not let their opinions about us get into us. To be honest, there have been times when the people I had looked up to have told me hurtful things, things which sometimes made me question my abilities and sometimes also made me not do the things that I maybe wanted to do. So, all I can say is that you should listen to people and maybe consider their few feedbacks, but it's not necessary that you only think about what other people think about you, because if you do that, then there is 100% chance that you will definitely not do the things that you were meant to do. Of course, the people might be your well wishers and your loved ones, but it does not mean that you only listen to their opinions and not follow your dreams. Number three, feeling the need to live the Instagram life. To be honest, I can go on and on about social media because I personally have a very love and hate relationship with social media. I feel the conversation around the effects of social media, good and bad, have sort of started to grow. But at the same time, I don't think that we realize the impact, especially the negative impact that Instagram or other social media platforms can have on us. To be honest, we of course post our best pictures with our best clothes and best food and best of everything. But to be honest, do we actually live that life? Do we always feel happy? Do we always eat good food? Do we always go to the most beautiful places on earth? I don't think so. Especially, I don't live the best day of my life every single day. We see these photos of film stars, influencers, and big people who have amazing lives. They put up amazing pictures, and to be honest, somehow deep down, we also aspire to have those things, to have that life. The social media platforms evoke in us feeling of not having enough or not being enough because of the perfect lives that we see on screen of other people. I think it's okay to feel these things because, of course, there are a few things that's stimulated in our brain to feel these things as we see these posts. I feel the best way is to distance ourselves from the virtual world and not be pressurized to live the Instagram life that everyone else seems to portray. It is okay to feel these things. It does not matter if you are 15 or 50. But I would only like to tell you that you are not alone and that it's okay. Hope you like this video. Like, share, and subscribe, and hope to meet you next week.